thank you for tackling what I think is an important issue. Unlike the people before me, I do think the law needs to be addressed, and I'm happy that this legislature is. And thank you for letting me speak. For those of you that don't know me, I'm a licensed attorney in Georgia. I have actively practiced trial practice for 36 years, and I've been the lead counsel in over 30 Georgia forfeiture cases. I've been to the Court of Appeals 3 times with the current Georgia forfeiture law, and I've appeared 3 times before the Supreme Court of the state of Georgia concerning the current forfeiture laws. All of my representation in Georgia cases involve non-contraband claims, and they were on behalf of innocent owners who never lost their property and were never convicted of a crime. So you might be asking, as my colleagues behind me, why is he here? The system must be working for him. But what has happened is, in each of those instances, the property was taken and the property was maintained for years before the innocent citizens got their non-contraband property back. In each of my cases, especially the ones where special district attorneys were appointed, there was an ex parte proceeding with conclusory, vague allegations, and the taking process then began. In many instances, they took entire businesses, homes, cars, and the entire inventory of businesses. There were no real time limits or effective procedure to facilitate innocent owners' rights, their requests for hearings, or their requests for return of property. Property in all of those cases was held so long, in some instances it put the owner of the property out of business, in some instances it ruined or damaged the property, and in some instances it became simply too expensive to proceed to get the property back, so I would work for free. And in all instances, in the 30+ cases that I have done, the property was never used as evidence, even though sometimes district attorneys will tell you they're holding the property to be used in evidence. In Colquitt County, just for one anecdote so I can be as brief as possible, property that was acquired through legitimate means was seized and held. The police officer in charge of the investigation admitted under cross-examination that the owners of the property knew nothing about the illegal use of the non-contraband property. He testified 2 years ago that the owners knew nothing. The district attorney relied on the standard of should have known and argued to the judge for continued holding of the property on the should have known standard. I went to the Court of Appeals on that case and won. I went to the Supreme Court of the state of Georgia and won because they did not grant cert. But the district attorney still holds that very property 3 years later. I support the bill that you have. You're hearing people say that the system's not broken, so don't fix it. Many of those people I respect, and I've appeared in their jurisdictions, but I respectfully submit the system is broken.